Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Wednesday, May 11th, 2016, around 4:09 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. Very nice and sunny day out today. Highs about in the mid-70s. Going to be warmer tomorrow, close to 80. And the rest of the week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, chance of rain showers. We could go into another rainy pattern next week, but this rainy pattern could be lots and lots of rain, days on end. Wait and see about that. Some news to report. Billerica Town Meeting in Billerica, Massachusetts voted to approve a meals tax hike to 7% that will take effect on January 1st, 2017. And also, it's Happy National Hostess Cupcake Day. And the WWE has suspended Adam Rose indefinitely for being arrested for a domestic dispute. And the WWE released the Brooklyn Brawler from contract. The Brooklyn Brawler was a preliminary wrestler for many years. His real name is Steve Lombardi. After his in-ring career winded down, he became an agent / producer for the WWE, working backstage on many of their events, so he was featured in endeavored. Maybe he'll retire, or maybe he'll go to TNA, or maybe he'll do independent scenes and do a shoot interview for our video. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject for the day is about the classic Jack Barry and Dan and Ray game show, Break the Bank. Break the Bank was a classic game show which had 9 celebrities. It ran on ABC and syndication in 1976 and 1977. This was the second version of Break the Bank. All 3 versions of Break the Bank had different play format. There was one in the 50s with Bert Parks hosting it. It was basically a question and answer game show. The one in 1985, 1986 was kind of a version of Password Plus and Super Password, and also a match game. It was originally hosted by Gene Rabin and eventually a guy named Joe Fargo. But this Break the Bank version was kind of like a Hollywood Squares type of game. It was hosted on ABC by Tom Kennedy and in syndication by Jack Barry, because Tom Kennedy hosted another syndicated game show at that time named that tune, and back then a person could not appear on 2 syndicated shows at the same time hosting it. That was rules back then, but that's since been broken. And the gameplay of Break the Bank was like this. They had 20 squares on the board, and each of the squares had money amounts: $100, $200, and $300. In the syndicated version, it was $100, $300, and $500. They had a wild card. That means a wild card meant you could answer a question, and you could use it for anything with money amounts or the bags. There were 5 money bags hidden across the board, but there was blanks. If a contestant hit a blank, they would lose their turn. And the Breaking the Bank started at $5,000 on the ABC version, and in the syndicated version, it was a flat $10,000. And the ABC version, it grew $250 each time it was not hit. And the rules of Break the Bank was this. The host, Tom Kennedy or Jack Barry, would read the question, and a contestant was a a man versus a woman would go for a number between 1 and 20, and it would show the dollar amount or the wild card or the money banks or blank. And if they hit a blank, they would lose their turn. If they hit the money bags, they could have the option of getting the money bag or not getting it. If they got the money bag, they would lose their turn. 3 money bags would automatically win the game. And and there were 2 celebrities would get to hear a question. These questions were like Hollywood Squares type of questions. One celebrity had the right answer, and one celebrity had the wrong answer or a bluff question, and the contestant had to decide which one was right. And if they picked the one which was right, they would get the box. If not, the contestant would get the box. Usually they would have the man contestant have a mustache, lit it up, and the woman would have lips, and they would alternate, like they would kind of like alternate who would get the questions. If they were right, if they were wrong, it would go back to the other one, except for if they could get all, like the $100, like $300 or $500. They don't want to have that won by default, because they would have to earn it themselves, just like Hollywood Squares. And on the ABC version, contestants stayed on until they lost or they reached the net worth limit of $20,000. But if they won more than $20,000, they could keep it up to $25,000. That was the maximum. And the ABC version of Break the Bank lasted from April 13th, April 12th, 1976 through July 23rd, 1976, only 15 weeks, but it was the 3rd highest rated game show in daytime television in 1975-76, and it was like the top, maybe in the top 10 for daytime shows in that year as well. But it got cancelled because ABC was expanding their soap operas on One Life to Live and General Hospital from 30 to 45 minutes, and Break the Bank was the scapegoat. But it got sold in syndication once a week, and it made its debut in September of 1976 through September 1977. Was shown once a week. I think WCVB Channel 5 aired this Break the Bank, and Jack Barry hosted. He wore tint glasses during this one because of the bright lights, and it was a self-contained show. That means they played many games. Whoever won the most money would play the bonus round. If somebody hit a jackpot that got the 3 Break the Bank, they would have won a prize package, which included trips and a brand new car. And they would play the bonus round, which the bonus round had 9 celebrities had various amounts of money from $200 to $1,000 in $100 increments. The contestant could stop at any time, but if they reached $2,000, they would get $5,000. But one celebrity had a bus card. If they hit it, they would have lost everything. And the announcers of Break the Bank were Johnny Jacobs on ABC's version, and the syndicated version was Ernie Anderson, who was the voice of ABC for many, many years. And the Break the Bank, the syndicated version, they got some top names on television at the time. They got like Abe Vigoda and Anson Williams and William Conrad and Lee Merriweather, Barbara Eaton, J.P. Morgan appeared. They got like Bob Barker of The Price is Right to appear a couple of times on there. Bob Crane of Hogan's Heroes. They also had Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. So that they got big time celebrities on the syndicated version and also on the ABC version. I don't think Betty White appeared on Break the Bank that I could recall, and reruns of Break the Bank were saved. They were shown on GSN, both the Tom Kennedy version and Jack Barry version during the dark period of Game Show Network in October 1997 through April 1998, but a couple of times it appeared on GSN during the Game of the Week when they had in 1999-2000, but it has not been seen since. I saw a lot of episodes of the Break the Bank on YouTube with both Tom Kennedy's version and Jack Barry's version, and it was a pretty awesome game show. It was kind of like a little bit of a rip-off of Hollywood Squares, but it was very, very great, very funny answers. It should have had a longer run on ABC, in my humble opinion. It should have been at least a few years, because Break the Bank could have been their version of Hollywood Squares, but those things happen, and the syndicated version died off after 1 year. And that's about it on Break the Bank, the 1976 version. And the last video blog's coming up tonight. It will be about former NHL player Ken Hodge Sr. Keep calm, everybody. I'm Julie Brennan Guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hatso so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swenzy rocks. And Julie Gower of Fox 25's awesome. Linda Church of WPIX TV New York is the best. And Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet southern accent and nice legs. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out!